To the churches of Bradford, Pennsylvania, and all you other churches out there that are doing the same thing. Wake up call. You guys aren't Christians, okay? All these people that are doing all this, what I'm about to go through, you're not a Christian. I want to read something to the churches out there in the world, especially Bradford, Pennsylvania. I want to clarify some things. This is John 5, and we're going to come down through here. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. 38 years, okay? The impotent man answered him. Okay, wait, I just skipped that one, sorry. When Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. Can any of these churches, any of these preachers out here, you guys claiming you're so right with God, can any of you preachers or any of your congregation tell me anywhere in here where Jesus asked this man what denomination he was in order to help him? Can anybody point out in Scripture where Jesus asks anyone what denomination they are before he helps them? Okay, so since nobody in the world, anywhere, ever, in the past, present, future, can point out anywhere in Scripture where Jesus says, what denomination are you? Before he helps them out, before he cures them, before he raises Lazarus from the dead. Did he ask Lazarus, Laz, what denomination are you, bro? Oh, you're a Pentecostal? I can't help you. Oh, you're a Baptist? I can't help you. You belong to the Church of the Nazarene? I can't help you. You're Roman Catholic? I can't help you. Did Jesus say that to anybody in Scripture, in the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation? Did God ever say, because you are not this denomination, I can't help you? Then why are the churches today saying that to people in need? Why are the churches today telling people, if you do not belong to my church, I cannot help you and I will not help you? You guys are antichrists. God is not in you. Nowhere, any way, shape, or form, he is not in you. You guys are faking. You guys just want to say, oh, I'm a Christian just to fool God. You ain't fooling God. You might be able to fool some people out on the street. You ain't fooling God. So I don't know why you guys fake like that. Why you guys lie? Why do all these cults lie? Don't tell me they don't, because they all have trunk or treat at the church. They worshiping the evil. They all have a Christmas Mass, which has nothing to do with Christ. Literally nothing to do with Christ. But they all want to say Jesus is the reason for the season and then lie to the children about Santa Claus. And Christmas morning, it's all about Santa Claus. So those are just lies of, it's, Jesus is the reason for the season. No, that's a lie. And then all these cult churches out here, they all participate in it. They all participate in this rabbit laying eggs, and they got to hide the eggs. Dude, this is all worldly stuff, man. And then there's a house fire, and because these people don't go to your church, you're not going to help them? Just because they don't go to your church, you're not going to help them. You're not a Christian. Because nowhere in the Bible can any of you preachers, any of you, and I challenge all of you to show me in the Bible where Jesus asked anyone, where God said to anyone, what denomination are you, before they were helped. Here is a man, 38 years, could not walk. And Jesus says, take up thy bed and walk. He never asked them, what denomination are you? These people that don't help, you're going to hear, depart, for I never knew thee. And I don't care if you're a preacher or not, you're a wicked one if you're not out here helping. I don't care what denomination that says out in the front of that building, dude. A church is when two or more people talk about Christ. That is church, not some building. It's not some building. And if, dude, preachers, hey, you guys got people going to your church for 38 years and they ain't found Christ yet. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not helping anybody out. You're not helping out the people of the community. You're not helping out the people of the congregation. You're not doing anything, preachers, but misleading and taking them to the lake. So why is it, Bradford, Pennsylvania, that somebody must be a member of your church and you were never required to be a member of anything except for giving your life to God and worshiping in spirit and in truth? And you're not willing to help out a single person on this earth. You're not a Christian. You're an antichrist. Yes, preacher man, you're an antichrist. You don't want to help out the community. You don't want to help out someone who just lost everything. All because they don't attend your church. You are going to the lake of fire and brimstone, homie. You're going to the lake. You're getting cast into the lake. There's nothing godly about you. Because Christ never asked anybody before he helped them, what denomination are you? He never asked them. He never asked you, preacher man, what denomination are you? But yet you're going to ask these people out here in need, what denomination are you? Oh, I can't help you. I can't help you. Enjoy the lake of fire and brimstone, you antichrists. Enjoy the lake of fire and brimstone, you antichrists. You're not out here to help, you're out here to hinder. You might as well just close that church doors, man. You might as well just shut it all down, because you're not leading anybody home. You're leading them all to the lake. You're a wolf in sheep's clothes. You're the devil in disguise. So Bradford, Pennsylvania, and all you churches, what do you guys got to say for yourself now? Y'all did that trunk and treat just a couple months ago, proving that you're wicked. Y'all participated in All Hallows Eve. You're wicked. You're participating in worldly things. God says, come up out of the world or perish with it. And all these churches in Bradford, they live in of the world. They're going to perish with it. And at the same time, I can't help you because you're not a member of our cult. I can't help you because you're not a member of our cult. But hey, don't forget, church service is Sunday. You can start coming, then we'll help you. You can join, then we'll help you. Join our cult and then we'll help you. But you must be a member of our cult before we help anybody. Wicked, wicked people. Wicked people go into a building they call a church. Wicked people. Very, very, very wicked. They are not willing to help anybody. They are not willing to help anybody. And God said he will help anybody that comes to him. This is how things work, man. Father sends people to people because he's testing characters. You say you're a Christian, but you won't help these people. You're not a Christian. God's already tested you. He tested you. You're not a Christian. You're not. A true Christian would have helped. A true Christian would have helped. It's written all through Scripture. I don't care where you go. It's written all through Scripture. A true Christian who is walking with Christ would have helped, and you guys turned them away. You're not a Christian. Bradford, Pennsylvania needs a wake-up call. You guys are so self-centered, so corrupt, but yet you want to go around and try to fool the world. Go ahead, fool the people of the world. You're not fooling God. And that's what matters. You can fool me all day. It don't matter. Your salvation, my salvation, does not rest upon that. Your salvation rests upon, did you fool God or yourself? Because God's going to cast you into the lake of fire and brimstone. So apparently you just fooled yourself. Wow, what a great feat. You fooled yourself. Wow. Wow. You fooled yourself into believing you're going home, and you have done nothing to warrant you going home. Because you have never worshiped God in spirit and in truth. Your churches in Bradford, Pennsylvania aren't churches. And the members of these churches aren't Christians. You didn't help anybody out that was in need. I'm just calling it as I see it, dude. There's no way that anyone that denies someone in need is a Christian. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. And then if these churches want to say, oh, well, we got to keep the money in-house. Well, Father always provides. What happened to that in Scripture? Father always provides. You guys don't believe that? I thought you said you was Christian. Thought you said you was a preacher man. And you don't believe that. Father always provides. Father is always testing you. He sent this woman in her dire need to you, and you turned her away. And you call yourself a preacher. You call yourself a Christian. Oh, man, you call yourself a Christian. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Keep saying it. You might be able to fool God. Highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. It's impossible to fool God. But keep trying. You might get there. Preacher that turned away those in need. Yeah, you're fake. There's nothing real about you. There's nothing godly about you. You guys turned down a family in need. You're pathetic. You are the scum of the earth. You are the problem with the world. I can't say it any more blunt than that, because your bluntness of turning away someone in need proves you are not a Christian. What you got to say about that now, huh? You might as well just keep your mouth shut, dude. Because you've already refused to help. And Christ would have never done that. Take up thy bed and walk. He never asked him what denomination he was. But all you churches and all you preachers are doing that. You guys are not Christians. You are not godly. You are the antichrists of the world. Read scripture.